Using the 3-in-1 multi-dry filter, we will show the measurement of the air quality. The 3-in-1 multi-dry filter is a high-performance filter, the first ever made in the world, which contained 3 filter elements in a compact body. It can remove water droplet, oil mist, or fine particles of 0.01 microns up to 99.99%. Using the laser particle counter, we now measure the number of fine particles. The laser particle counter was originally designed to measure the cleanness of the clean room. We improved the junction so that we can measure the purity of the compressed air. This measurement method is patented in the United States, Japan, Europe, and other countries. The counter absorbs the air from the inlet and measures the number of fine particles of each diameter using the laser. The display shows the number of fine particles of 0.3 microns in the air over a liter. Now we measure the air in this room. As a result, you can see the air contains about 50,000 particles of 0.3 microns per liter. Next, we measure the quality of the outlet air from the compressor. You can see the air contains about 330,000 particles of 0.3 microns per liter. This figure means that the compressed air is more polluted than the atmosphere. This is because that the air itself is compressed, and furthermore, the oil mist from the compressor or water droplets from the pipelines are mixed in the compressed air. Next, we measure the air quality after through the 3-in-1 filter after the compressor. Now, you can see no particles of 0.3 microns exist in the air over a liter. Bacteria or fungi, which causes the problem in the food industry, are normally the size of 0.45 microns. Since our filter can eliminate the smaller size of particles than these, it demonstrates that the air generated by our filter are hygienically safe. This is also proved by the Japan Food Research Laboratories. Besides the food industry, the 3-in-1 filter can resolve any troubles related to the compressed air using pharmaceutical, cosmetics, and any other industries. You can also confirm that the outlet air from the compressor contains a lot of moisture visually. If the wet air flows into the machine, it may cause the machine troubles when you want to restart it after some time of halt. Also, if the water was included, the sealing agent or the oil grease may be washed off, and it may cause the operation problem due to the oil deficiency. Using the 3-in-1 filter, the compressed air becomes dry. As you see, the color of the paper changes to white. Now we measure the quality of the exhaust air after passing through the air equipment. The number of particles of 0.3 microns in the air over a liter was 0. After the 3-in-1 skeleton, as we confirmed before, we measure the air quality just after the solenoid valve and the cylinder. We measure the number of fine particles by connecting the hose to the laser particle counter. Now you can see about 4,000 particles of 0.3 microns exist in the air over a liter. Although the number of particles becomes less than that of the atmosphere, it is still contaminated comparing to the air after the filter. Next, we measure the quality of the air after the filter of other company. Now you can see about 200 particles of 0.3 microns exist in the air over a liter. Although it is purified comparing to the air with no filters, many fine particles still exist. Next, we measure the quality of the air after our exhaust filter. Now you can see that no particles of 0.3 microns exist in the air over liter. Clean exhaust generated by our exhaust filter keeps the clean room uncontaminated. Next, using the sensor, we measure the temperature and humidity of the air after the 3-in-1 skeleton and the hollow fiber membrane dryer. The temperature and the humidity depend on the operational environment. At the typical conditions of 0.7 megapascal in pressure and 25 degrees Celsius in temperature, the humidity of after the 3-in-1 skeleton and the membrane dryer are 12% and 1.5% respectively. The dry air is needed for the instrument such as leakage testers, linear scalars, or three-dimensional measurements used in the chemical or precision machinery industries. It is also used for conveyance of the hygroscopic powder. First, we measure the temperature and humidity of the air after the 3-in-1 skeleton. The temperature is 15 degrees C and the humidity is 8%. Next, we measure the temperature and humidity of the air after the hollow fiber membrane dryer. The temperature is 15 degrees C and the humidity is 1.5%. Our air filters, Raymond dry, 3-in-1 multi-dry, and exhaust filters, as well as the 8-step service systems, have received the Plant Maintenance Awards, the most prominent and authority award in Japan, 5 times because of the achievements of important improvements for air purification. This is the end of our demonstration. Thank you very much.